Well, fire officials are investigating an overnight explosion in Delaware caused by the detonation of a device in front of an occupied home. This happened shortly after midnight on the 1300 block of Cypress Avenue in Ellesmere. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is in Ellesmere tonight with new information on that investigation. Joe?
Yes, Nicole, developing information. Good evening to you. Our sources confirming that a Mark Consiglio has been taken into custody and will be arraigned shortly on charges related to detonating a pipe bomb outside the home of his estranged wife. Now, within the last few hours, police have had his home, which is behind me, cordoned off, where they located 2 other pipe bombs and an M80. Investigators surround a home in the 700 block of Baltimore Avenue. The Ellesmere residence is now the center of a bombing investigation. It was just after midnight when the fire marshal says an undisclosed type of explosive was detonated a half a mile away in the yard of a home along Cypress Avenue.
Kind of a shame.
Josh Brothers tells CBS 3 his niece was the target of what they describe to be a pipe bomb. Part of it blew a hole in the front window.
By the looks of it, it looked like he was trying to, take the family out.
CBS 3 is withholding the name of the man pending the filing of charges. Family members claim his marriage fell apart and efforts to reunite with his wife failed.
He's been in the family for a lot of years, so you think that he would have some respect for him and, not try to hurt his kids in the house and his other family. So
shaken neighbors who know the family question why someone would go to these lengths.
It's crazy. I mean, there's really no words for it. It could kill somebody, it could, harm the family, anything. And there's also a little one living at the home as well, so.
Investigators would not comment on the particulars of their work, except to say there is a definite link between the 2 locations.
The information that we obtained on Cypress Avenue brought us here to the 700 block of Baltimore Avenue. Right now, I can't tell you who, what, where, when, but it's related.
And once again, our sources confirming a Mark Consiglio in custody related to the explosion of this pipe bomb outside his estranged wife's house. Again, police telling us at this point no further threat to the public is known. This neighborhood is back open, and we should learn more about the charges to be filed at any point. Reporting live in Ellesmere, Delaware, I'm Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you.